Hey everyone, Incline 710 here. Last time, we beat Alma again. Sick. This time we are gonna head to this cracked spot. Now, story from when I played this when I was a child. I did all of that, beat Alma, ran around here for a while. I didn't see this cracked spot. I saw that and I was like, yeah, it's probably nothing. Wow, I can't go up there, that's a shame. I ran through all of Tyron looking for where to go next. Went back to chapter 2, went to chapter 4, chapter 9, chapter 10, everywhere. Everywhere I could go, I went. I came back here and accidentally destroyed this to find out that this was where to go next. Yep, I'm an idiot. In this room we have berserkers here, but they're not too hard to deal with. See how easy they are with the lunar. Pretty easy. And that's that. That's it. Very easy challenge. Oh, Serpent Deity of Creation. Now, in NGB, this would have been an entire maze to go through. It would have looked completely different. It would have been absolutely not the same thing. You would have had to go through a whole bunch of different rooms, do a whole bunch of different challenges to open up the way forward. It's obviously a lot different in this game, but yeah, it just would have been different in NGB. Now, through that door is where Doku is headed. We were gonna kill him, and to do that we need to get through that door. So, let's go through here. We got a chest, which is exploding bats. Exploding bats. Alright, well, the exploding bats are all gone for some reason. Yeah, I ended up using a lot. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. I don't actually think I need anything right now. Right now, at least. I have a whole bunch of other stuff I can go and grab. For instance, one spot in chapter, like around chapter 6. I will head there and get it, because I will actually be heading back to chapter 4 later. So I will grab it. Oh! Look at that! Fiend Ryu fight. Didn't know I had this. We are going to match him by using the on the board, because of course we will. Oh, I'm almost dead. Yikes. Yeah, once his sword gets red, that can be tough. Could have been scary. That gets us the Griffin key, and we can just hound back. That was weird. That was weird. And one thing I do have to say about the Kitetsu is that I kind of really don't like where we get it. We get it after beating Doku in chapter 13, which doesn't give us a lot of room to mess around and play with it. We only get to see it in chapter 15, and it's already being outshined by other weapons for dealing with all of those big enemies. And then immediately after that chapter, we get the True Dragon Sword, which is actually a lot better than this weapon. So it's kind of sad that we don't actually get this earlier, because it would have been awesome. This thing is better than the level 3 Dragon Sword, but it is not better than the True Dragon Sword, which sucks, because we only get to use it for one chapter before we get a weapon that is much better than it. Now, here Ayane will tell us to use like the nunchucks or something, which you can do, but this is a much safer strategy overall. There's one other thing we can do that I'll be showing here in a second. What is going on? Ryu. Okay. It's weird. Oh my gosh. What a pain. What a pain. Alright, so what you can do is actually equip the Art of the Fire Wheels and then use these. That is, if you're just trying to run through these guys, then that's what you should do. Just put it on, and you run straight through them. Elixir Spiritual Life, lovely, lovely. Map of the Labyrinth, no actually. Thought it was going to be a map. Well, this game has been a long ways coming. I'd still died quite a bit, you know, especially in that Berserker section, but we're getting very close to beating Master Ninja mode, which is awesome. Will I go back and attempt NGB Master Ninja mode? Possibly. Now, after activating this, I don't recommend opening any chests, because if you do, it will completely get rid of the fire wheels, which you will have to activate again. The fire wheels do make these guys really easy, because they cannot touch you. If you're playing on, like, normal mode, then this would actually be where you saw those giant, colossal, big fiends that shoot lasers at you. Not in Chapter 12. But hey, it's fine. There's actually nothing up here. I thought there was. Yep, I'm going to be using a lot of Ninpo this chapter. Yep, right there. There they are. My favorite enemies in the game. I don't actually find these enemies too tough to deal with. They're super slow, super clunky. They do a lot of damage if they manage to hit you. A few well-timed rolls, and you're good to go. And that is the UT to this thing. They do have Tough Guy. Well, that was a waste. I guess that did technically save me from using a Great Spirit Elixir. Head over here first and see what's over here for us. Oh, Golden Scarab. Golden Scarab number 48. There is one more in this chapter for us, and then after that we have chapter 18, which will hold the last one. Chapter 18 is by far the longest chapter in this game. Chapter 12 is very long and drawn out and tedious. However, that chapter is, if you know the routing, it's not the longest. This chapter, or the chapter after this, however, is. And it's always long because I always do a lot of running back and forth and a lot of preparing because once you head into the final boss fight of chapter 18, you will not be able to visit a Muramasa shop ever again. So I'm pretty sure that these guys can actually hit you through the fire wheels, but not 100% sure if they can or can't. 49. Now, what do you get for collecting 49 golden scarabs on any mode except for normal mode? Don't want to go there yet. In normal mode, the rewards for golden scarabs is a lot different. So what the rewards are is they're all pretty similar to what they are in this mode. You'll get a whole bunch of goodies from Ayane and stuff like that. I believe like mainly Lives of the Gods and stuff like that. But what you do get for Scarab number 49 is absolutely nothing. You don't get anything for Scarab number 49 like you do in this game, or all of the higher modes. What do you get for Scarab number 49? Well, you get the Plasma Saber Mark II. I will explain what that does in a minute. Let's first stock up on just about everything. Yeah, I think that sounds good. The Plasma Saber Mark II is the exact same as the True Dragon Sword. Why? Well, in the original Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox, the very first one, not NGB, but the original Ninja Gaiden, which had a technique scroll called the Interception, which was absolutely broken, but we're not here to talk about that, we're talking about this. If you held, I believe, L1 while selecting a game, you would get what is known as the Futuristic Ryu costume, where his Dragon Sword was replaced by the Plasma Saber, and his outfit was, well, futuristic, and yeah. You'd play the rest of the game with the Plasma Saber instead of the Dragon Sword, and you'd use this futuristic type outfit. They removed it in NGB for whatever reason. I'm not really sure why they ended up doing it, but it's still in the game files, and hackers, or modders, I guess, have dragged it out of the files to use it. So it's kind of weird how it's not in the game. And of course, this is the reward for 49 scarabs in all modes except for normal mode. In NGB, it's the same in NGB except for in normal mode you actually get what is it called? You get the Arcade Ninja Gaiden for 50 scarabs. In normal mode, you get the Plasma Saber Mark II instead of the Dark Dragon Blade. The Dark Dragon Blade is all 50 scarabs. I don't even actually need to fight you guys, do I? I don't. And here we are. That is the very last deity statue. Well, second to last deity statue. Here we have Doku and a whole ton of ghost fish. Equip either Inazuma or Fire Wheels and then begin your assaults on Doku. This Doku is much easier. He blocks a lot less. He's easier to hit overall than when he is in the original or the regular fight. These ghost fish only appear in very hard Master Ninja mode. They don't appear in normal mode. God bless. I really just used that? I don't want to use... Oh my... I was actually an end lag right there! Oh, I was in end lag there. That's so uncool. That was actually only 15 minutes. Interesting. Now he's cursed us. And now we're a fiend. What does this do exactly? Absolutely nothing, except for change our skin blue and our eyes red. It's all a visual change. Unfortunately, it doesn't like give us some kind of crazy super buff for being changed from human into a fiend, which I really wish it actually did. That would have been sick. But it doesn't. Next time, we will be heading up there into the core of the Vigorian Empire. See you guys then.